Musaylimah the liar. The first to claim prophethood during the days of the messenger, may God bless him and grant him peace. Musaylimah the liar, or Musaylimah ibn Habib, is the most famous of those who claimed prophethood among the Banu Hanifa, and he was a clear danger to the Islamic State. So who is Musaylimah? How was he killed in the Battle of Al-Yamamah? Welcome, my followers and viewers. He is Musaylimah bin Thumamah bin Kabir bin Habib al-Hanafi Abu Shama, a prophet of the ancients, and in the Proverbs, more liar than Musaylimah. He was born and raised in Al-Yamamah in the village today called Al-Jabaliyah near Al-Yana in Wadi Hanifa in Najd. In pre-Islamic times he was nicknamed Al-Rahman, and he was known as Rahman al-Yamamah. He began roaming around the lands of Arabs and non-Arabs, learning the methods by which he could fool people and lure them to his side, such as Jabal al-Sidna, al-Hawa, the companions of al-Zajr, and al-Qat. And the doctrines of soothsayers, fortune-tellers, magicians, and companions of the jinn who claim that they have links to other nonsense. Musaylimah was claiming to be a prophet and the messenger of God, may God bless him and grant him peace, in Mecca, and he would send people there to listen to the Quran and recite it to his ears, so he would follow his example, or he himself would hear it to the people, claiming that it was his words. Ibn Kathir mentioned, before his conversion to Islam, Amr bin al-As met Musaylimah the liar, and this man asked him, what was revealed to Muhammad from the Quran? Amr said to him, God revealed Surat al-Asr to him, and Musaylimah said, God has sent down the like of it to me, which is his saying, O righteousness, O righteousness. You are only 2 ears, a chest, and other pits. Amr bin al-As said to him, by God, you know that you are lying. Ibn Kathir, may God have mercy on him, commented on this statement of Amr from the alleged Quran of Musaylimah. So Musaylimah wanted to synthesize from this nonsense something that contradicted the Quran, but that was not desirable for the worshipper of idols at that time. Among what Musaylimah said, O frog, daughter of 2 frogs, purify what you purify. Your upper parts are in water and your lower parts are in mud. You do not prevent the mustache, nor do you disturb the water. Abu Bakr al-Bakalani, may God have mercy on him, said, as for the words of Musaylimah the liar, and what he claimed that it was the Quran, it is too vile for us to be preoccupied with it, and too ridiculous for us to think about it. We only quoted a part of it so that the reader would be surprised and the observer would gain insight, for despite its absurdity, it has gone astray, and despite its insignificance, it has gone astray. Eternity, and the field of ignorance is wide. In the 10th year of the Hijrah, when the messenger of God, may God bless him and grant him peace, was struck with a fatal disease, the evil one dared. So he wrote a letter to the messenger of God, may God bless him and grant him peace, claiming for himself a partnership with him in prophecy. This is its text, from Musaylimah, the messenger of God, he lied, to Muhammad, the messenger of God. As for what follows, we have half the land, and the Quraysh have half of it, but the Quraysh do not do justice. The messenger of God, may God bless him and grant him peace, replied to him with a letter written to him by Ubay bin Ka'bi, may God be pleased with him, which read, in the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. From Muhammad the Prophet to Musaylimah the liar, as for what follows, the earth belongs to God. He leaves it as an inheritance to whomever he wishes from among his servants, and the end is for the righteous, and peace be upon whomever follow the guidance. Musaylimah had sent his letter to the messenger, may God bless him and grant him peace, with 2 men, one of whom was the aforementioned Ibn al-Nawaha. When the messenger of God, may God bless him and grant him peace, saw it, he said to them, "What do you say?" They said, "We say as he said." He, "May God's prayers and peace be upon him," said, "By God, had it not been for the messengers, you would not have been killed, I would hit your necks." Habib bin Zayd al-Ansari, son of Amara Nisaba bint Kabi al-Mazniya, may God be pleased with them both, carried the message of the messenger of God, may God's prayers and peace be upon him, to Musaylimah the liar. When he handed him the message, Musaylimah the liar said to him, "Do you bear witness that Muhammad is the messenger of God?" He said, "Yes." So he said to him, "Do you bear witness that I am the messenger of God?" He said, "I am deaf and I cannot hear." He did that repeatedly, and every time Habib did not answer his request, he cut off a limb from his body, and Habib remained patient until he cut him into pieces, and he was martyred, may God be pleased with him, in front of him. Let us look at the messenger of God, may God bless him and grant him peace, how his conduct was. Messengers were not killed, even if they were his sworn enemies, the infidels, and even if they disbelieved before him, as long as they had this immunity. As for Musaylimah, he is blind to covenants, and he kills the ambassadors, not with ordinary killing, but with mutilation, and blasphemy. It is the difference between Islam, which respects the word, respects man, and disputes honorably in manly, and the ignorant era, which knows nothing but corruption on earth and the rule of desires.
Thank you to channel subscribers. If this is your first time watching the channel, if you like the content, click like below the video, and leave your comment or request below the video to improve the displayed content. Share the video by clicking share under the video to spread the benefit.